Hi, my name's Jennifer Novelli, and I'm the Executive Director of Building New Hope. Building New Hope is a nonprofit organization that collaborates with Central Americans to create sustainable livelihoods and opportunities to reduce inequality through projects in education and fair trade. Through the Co-op to Cup project, funded by the Sprout Fund, we did 2 events in May. Conversations over coffee, connecting people here in Pittsburgh to the community in El Porvenir, Nicaragua that we work with. And the idea is to have people really engage with and connect with the people who are producing the coffee that they're drinking and learn about fair trade issues, why organic coffee is important, why the decisions they make in terms of what product they buy can be important, and to connect with the culture and the community in Nicaragua that we've been working with since 2002, so for over a decade. So we produced a video where we had interviews from the community, people in the community talking about the coffee, like how it's produced, why it's important for them that it's organic, how they feel about the work that's here done in Pittsburgh to market that coffee. And then we also collected responses from the people stopping by. If they had anything they wanted to ask the farming community, they were able to jot those down, and we want to get that back to the community so they can see too people's feedback here who were drinking the coffee. And something that surprised me about the project was the number of young people who actually responded, because we weren't sure how many people would take the time during a busy event. For example, we were at Phipps May Market for one of the events. How many people would take the time to sit down and taste the coffee and actually watch the video? It was a 2-minute video, but I was surprised anyways at the number of what you would say millennials that stopped by and were really interested to know what we were doing, what the coffee was about, what kind of causes were behind the coffee that we were helping market. It's really important for us to talk about welcoming new folks. I mean, even from my own personal experience, I'm married to someone who did not move here until they were 30 years old. So when you first arrive in Pittsburgh, sometimes it's hard to get. It's a really great city, but people aren't always kind of living outside of their box, so to speak, or their neighborhood. So it can be hard as a newcomer to get a foot in the door here. Just people being willing to talk to someone with an accent or get to know someone from a different culture. I think that would be a really important, role. I'd like to see more of that kind of talking about issues. And something, I have a background in study abroad too, and something that was always really interesting for me with students when they come back from an experience or an exchange, like how much more interested they are in the news or just read. Not only necessarily for things going on in other countries, but even in their own community. There seemed to be more of an interest of, I want to know what's going on now in the city or in my neighborhood or where I'm from, or just somehow a sense of being more aware that there's other things out there besides just your everyday life. Somehow it takes you out of the box, and then you can start to think, hey, I can engage with some other issues, or this is something I care about, and now that I've had this experience and been put out of my comfort zone, you can see people grow and change. So I would hope that global engagement can bring some more of that to people in Pittsburgh. So I think it would strengthen Pittsburgh. And of course, Pittsburgh has a history of welcoming a lot of people from different places.